Hey everyone, this is Udit Goenka from Udit.co, and you're listening to Modern Revenue, the podcast where I talk about the future of SaaS sales. This podcast is brought to you by firstsales.io, a modern email outreaching and warm-up tool to help you fill your sales pipeline by up to 7x faster. PitchGround, my SaaS marketplace, and TinyCheck, my SaaS venture studio. In today's action-packed episode, we're diving into how you can build a super profitable SaaS business without bloating your team. We'll unlock the power of product-led growth and the incredible ways AI and AI agents like Crow AI can revolutionize how you do business. Ready for a game-changing episode? Let's go. Chapter 1. The Lean SaaS Playbook. Your blueprint to profitability. Look, the old blitzscaling playbook for startup is mostly a recipe for burning cash and scrambling when the VC cash dries up. SaaS is different. It needs to be lean and mean to survive, let alone thrive. Forget the old rules. Embrace lean. The old way was about building massive teams and hoping for the best. That meant tons of waste, building features nobody uses, sinking money into unproven ideas, slow as molasses. Big teams equal slow decisions, missing the market's pulse. Gambling on success. Fingers crossed that massive spending will eventually pay off. Yikes. Lean SaaS flips that script. Here's the deal. MVP is your bestie. Not minimum crappy product, but the smallest thing that solves a real problem. Feedback is your fuel. Build, measure, learn, repeat. What users really say matters most. Metrics or GTFO. No gut feelings here. Data tells you what to build, what to ditch. Loving your customers. Obsess over their pain points and they'll obsess over you. Cash is king. Low overhead equals runway to react. Invest in what works, not just keeping the lights on. Why lean is the smart money. Stats don't lie. This isn't some feel-good BS. Lean works. Get to market fast. Years ahead of traditional startups, sometimes source, CB insights, survival of the fittest. Way fewer lean startups die compared to the bloated ones. Sources, Harvard Business School. Profits, not just promises. Lean equals focus on making money, not the next funding round. Bottom line. Lean SaaS is the only SaaS. In this world, you need to move fast, adapt, and build something people will actually pay for. Lean is the system that makes that possible. Let's get down to brass tacks. Stay tuned for the next chapter where we break down what an MVP really is and how to build yours. Chapter 2. MVP. It's not what you think and how to nail it. So, you've heard of the MVP, the fabled minimum viable product. But a ton of folks still get this wrong and end up sabotaging themselves. Here's the deal. Forget these MVP myths. Myth #1, it's a half-ass launch. Nope, your MVP should still kick ass, just on a smaller scale. Myth #2, it's all about features. Wrong, it's about solving one core problem insanely well. Myth #3, you make it once and you're done. Hell no. Your MVP is the start, feedback shapes where it goes next. The right MVP mindset. Think of your MVP like the pilot episode of a killer TV series. It needs to deliver on a promise. Actually solve that painful problem people will pay to fix. Be high quality when bugs and clunkiness can interest fast. Leave them wanting more. Hint at the awesome stuff you could build if people love what's there. How the heck do I build this thing? 1. Laser focus on one pain point. Not 5 okay solutions, one phenomenal one. 2. Nail the aha moment. What's that one thing in your product that gets users hooked? Design around that. 3. Ruthlessly cut the fat. Every feature needs to directly tie to the core value or it's gone. 4. Feedback is your oxygen. Have a system to get it during your MVP stage surveys, interviews, whatever works. MVP superpowers. Done right, an MVP is your launchpad, not just a test. It can validate your idea. Is the market actually hungry for this? Find out fast, not after blowing your budget. Attract early adopters. People willing to try new things equals sign your golden feedback loop and evangelists. Shape your roadmap. Real data, not your hunches, decide what to build next. Example. Time. How Basecamp nailed their MVP. Basecamp is project management software. They didn't try to build every bell and whistle first. Their MVP was all about solving collaborative chaos with simple tools. It was a hit, proving the demand, and they iterated from there. Next up, from MVP to market domination. Okay, you've built this lean, mean MVP, but how do you turn it into a SaaS empire? That's where product-led growth comes in, and that's what we're diving into next. Chapter 3. Product-led growth, your word-of-mouth machine. Forget old-school sales and marketing. Product-led growth, PLG, is how modern SaaS companies win big and build something that sells itself. The old way sucks. Why PLG is the future. Yeah. Spray and pray marketing. Blasting ads everywhere, hoping a tiny percentage stick, expensive and inefficient. The hard sell. Pushy sales teams wear people down, not cool anymore, and conversion rates are terrible. Growth equals sign hiring more. Need more leads? Hire more salespeople. It's a money pit with no guarantee. PLG flips this upside down. Here's why. The product is the marketing. It's so awesome it sells itself through happy users. Try before you buy is king. Freemium, free trials, etc. Let people see the value firsthand, no pressure. Data drives decisions. You track how people use your product, telling you exactly where to improve. The PLG flywheel. 1. Killer product. This is non-negotiable. It has to solve a real problem in a way that delights. 2. Frictionless onboarding. Anyone can sign up and get that aha moment quickly. No 2-hour training required. 3. Value. First, focus on making free users wildly successful. Upgrades come naturally that way. 4. Feedback is your fuel. Track usage, ask the right questions. Your users map out your growth path. PLG in action, Slack's rise to domination. Remember when Slack blew up? They nailed PLG. Need. Team communication sucked before Slack. Ease of use. Anyone could create a workspace and invite others in minutes. Freemium done right. Generous free tier that was actually useful. Paid tiers with must-have perks. Viral loops. Every team invite was a potential new user. Next up, unlocking PLG power. You get the idea. Make your product your growth engine. But how? In the next chapter, we'll get tactical on onboarding, frictionless experiences, and more. Chapter 4. Crafting the perfect PLG onboarding flow. Onboarding is where the rubber meets the road. Even the best product will flop with confusing or frustrating onboarding. Here's how to nail it. Forget what you think is intuitive. Your dev team lives and breathes this product. Your regular users don't. Things that seem obvious to you may be head scratchers for them. How to uncover friction points. User testing is your best friend. Watch real people try your onboarding firsthand. Painful to watch, but gold for insights. Heat maps and analytics. Tools like Hotjar show you exactly where people get stuck or drop off. Short feedback loop. Have a simple, is this helpful? button pop up throughout the process. The non-negotiable onboarding element. One, the one thing, promise. What core problem does your product solve? Make it crystal clear upfront. 2, the quick win. Get users to the aha moment ASAP. One success fuels their interest in deeper exploration. 3, the upgrade path. Don't hide it, but don't shove it in their face either. Nudge them towards the valuable stuff. 4, progressive profiling. Don't ask for their life history upfront. Little bits of info as it's contextually needed. How to make onboarding fun, seriously. Gamification. Little progress bars, badges for milestones works way better than boring checklists. Micro interactions. Snappy animations, delightful confirmations make it feel rewarding, not tedious. Personalized paths. If possible, let users tailor their onboarding based on their specific needs. Example time, Duolingo's brilliance. Duolingo makes language learning almost addictive. Here's why. Instant immersion. You start translating on day one, no boring grammar tables. Bite-sized lessons. Overwhelming is the enemy, they make it feel manageable. Gamified streak system. Keeps people coming back, turning learning into a habit. Up next, beyond the basics. Smooth onboarding gets the foot in the door. But how do you turn free users into superfans? We'll cover retention, upsells, and creating a community that amplifies your PLG growth. Chapter 5, From Users to Superfans, your PLG rocket fuel. Okay, you've got an awesome product, smooth onboarding, and people are actually signing up. But to unleash serious PLG power, you need to cultivate a devoted fan base and a vibrant community. Why superfans matter.
Word of mouth on steroids. They don't just use your product, they rave about it to everyone.
Your feedback, goldmine. Superfans are eager to provide insights, helping you build an even better product. Built-in beta testers. Happy to try new features, give honest feedback, and help you refine releases. Social proof on tap. Case studies, testimonials, etc. become marketing collateral fueled by genuine love. How to create superfans. 1. Over-deliver on value. The foundation, go above and beyond solving their problem. 2. Personalized support. Even with self-service at the core, make human help accessible when needed. 3. Surprise and delight. Little touches matter. Birthday notes, celebrating their milestones in your product.
4. Give them a voice. Feature their wins on your socials, invite them to guest blog posts, etc.
5. Make feedback easy. Have in-app feedback options, surveys, or a dedicated community space. Building a thriving community. Communities amplify everything. Here's how to do it right. Pick the right platform. Slack, Discord, forums. It depends on your ideal customer. Seed it yourself. Early on, you'll be answering questions, sparking discussions, etc. Incentivize participation. Challenges, badges, exclusive content for those who contribute. Empower moderators. As it grows, you need trusted users to help maintain a positive on-topic environment. Beyond just a support forum, creating a true community. A community isn't just a place where people get their questions answered. True PLG powering communities are hubs of connection, where members feel a sense of belonging and invest in each other's successes. Here's how to achieve that. Shared identity. What values unite your users? Solving a common pain point is a start, but go deeper. Are they scrappy entrepreneurs? Productivity nerds? Emphasize the shared identity in your community language. Rituals and inside jokes. Sounds silly, but it works. Weekly threads, like Meme Mondays, contests, even community generated lingo, create a sense of insiders versus outsiders. Humanize your brand. Don't be a faceless company. Staff participation is key, but also spotlight your superfans. Tell their stories. Meetups and IRL events, if possible. Online is powerful, but in person adds another dimension. Even small local meetups nurture those bonds, facilitate deeper connections. Can you create mastermind style groups within your community based on interest or experience levels? Harnessing the power of user generated content, UGC. UGC is community rocket fuel. It's authentic, builds trust, and makes your users themselves the stars of the show. Testimonial Tuesdays. Not just dry quotes, but mini case studies showing how your tool changed their workflow. Show your workspace. Contests. Especially for customizable products. Sparks ideas. Lets people show off a bit. Dedicated UGC channels. Make it easy for users to share their creations, strategies, and wins with the community. Turn UGC into promo materials. With permission, the most impressive UGC becomes social posts, ads, etc., further rewarding your contributors. Example: Figma's thriving community. Figma is a design tool, but their community is legendary for its collaborative spirit. Massive template library, UGC, fuels onboarding but also sparks remixing and connection between creators. Figma Community Forum. A mix of help showcasing work and just designers hanging out and sharing cool stuff.
Live events and workshops. Upskilling and connecting. Attendees build rapport.
Important note: strong community moderation is crucial to maintaining a safe, welcoming space as you grow. Have clear guidelines and empower trusted members to help enforce them. Next up, the big picture. We've covered the core pillars of a lean SaaS built for PLG success. So, how do you know this is all working? That's where the right metrics come in, and that's our final chapter. Chapter 6. The data doesn't lie. Tracking your PLG success. All this focus on products and communities is pointless if it isn't translating into growth and profitability. That's where data becomes your best friend. But not just any data. Here's how to focus on what matters. Forget vanity metrics. Things like website traffic or social media likes are nice, but they don't pay the bills. PLG is about laser focusing on metrics tied to revenue. The North Star. Metric, MRR, monthly recurring revenue. This is your lifeblood. Track it obsessively. Break down new MRR, churned MRR, and what drives those changes. The key funnel. Metrics. Activation rate. What percent of signups reach that aha moment? This tells you if onboarding is working. Conversion rate. Free to paid. This is the fruit of all your PLG efforts. Track by tiers if you have them. Expansion. MRR. Upsells plus upgrades. Are happy customers willingly paying you more over time? Churn rate. The leaky bucket you need to plug. Analyze why people leave, not just the number. Customer lifetime value, CLV. How much is a customer worth over their entire lifespan on average? Digging deeper, cohort analysis. This gets advanced but is crazy helpful. Segment users by sign-up date, month, quarter, etc. Track their behavior over time. This shows you, are your onboarding improvements actually working? Is your product getting stickier with new customers? Do certain marketing channels lead to higher quality users long term? PLG specific data, magic feature adoption. Which features are most used by paying versus free tier customers? Points you toward upsell potential. Time to aha. How long does it take for users to reach that key moment on average? Can you shorten it? NPS, Net Promoter Score. Measure user happiness. Superfans with high NPS are your growth engine. Tools of the trade. You need to gather this data easily. Here are some favorites. Product analytics. Mixpanel, amplitude, heap. Track in-app behavior granularly. Revenue focused. Barometrics, ChartMogul specifically for SaaS subscription metrics. Cohort analysis. Dedicated tools like Profitwell or build your own if you have analyst resources. Next up, our grand finale. Metrics are awesome, but what do you do with them? The final chapter will tie everything together and discuss how to use this strategic approach to build a SaaS that scales profitably. Chapter 7, Lean, Mean, and Profitable. Your SaaS growth playbook. We've covered a lot of ground. You now understand the principles of lean startups, the power of PLG, the fuel of community, and the metrics that guide your way. But how does this become your roadmap for SaaS success? The iterative growth cycle. Think of your SaaS not as a finished product, but an organism that constantly evolves and improves in response to data and feedback. 1. Metrics are your compass. Monitor religiously. Spikes or dips are clues. Investigate the why behind them. 2. Validate your hypotheses. Got a hunch about a feature, onboarding tweak, etc.? Test it with a small segment, track outcomes rigorously. 3. Double down on what works. Data shows something boosts conversion, scale it up, milk it for all it's worth. 4. Kill what doesn't. Be ruthless. No pet features, no sunk cost fallacy. If it's not fueling growth, it's gone. 5. Rinse and repeat. Success is never a finish line. It's this constant cycle of optimizing and refining. 7. Balancing lean growth with smart spending. Lean doesn't mean you never spend. Here's how to invest wisely. Early spend on virality. If your PLG model has viral loops engineered in, like Slack did, some early paid acquisition to hit critical mass can pay off big time. Invest in pain point. Research. Deeply understood customers equal sign products that sell themselves. Don't skimp on this in the beginning. Automate to free up talent. Tasks AI can do well and cheaply. We'll talk about that next. Let your human team focus on high-level strategy. The future, AI as your lean advantage. Remember that bit about outsourcing tasks to AI tools? This is about to get huge for SaaS. Think about hyper-personalized marketing. AI that writes unique emails tailored to each lead, it's coming. Auto-generated content. Quality social posts, even basic blog drafts, saves time, gets the conversation going. Chatbots that surprise. Not the clunky old ones. Think of AI bots as your always-on virtual team members. The Lean SaaS Manifesto. Customer obsession. Big teams. A small crew who understands the soul of your users is infinitely better. The product is the marketing. Solve a big enough problem well enough and growth becomes self-sustaining. Data is your religion. Hunch-driven decisions are the enemy of profitable, sustainable SaaS. Stay nimble, always iterate. Market changes, tech changes. Being lean is about adapting fast. Your turn. You now have the framework to build a different kind of SaaS, one that prioritizes efficiency, customer value, and the relentless pursuit of profitability. Go forth and build. Bonus chapter, your AI-powered growth toolkit. The AI revolution isn't something to fear as a lean SaaS. It's your secret weapon for doing more with less. It's important to note that this tech is evolving rapidly, so consider this a starting point, not an exhaustive list. Smarter marketing and sales. Hyper-personalization at scale. Tools like Gemini Pro, ChatGPT, Grok, Lately, and others generate unique email variations, ad copy, even website content tailored to specific customer segments. AI-driven lead scoring or forget manually qualifying leads. AI can analyze behavior and demographics, telling you who's most likely to convert, allowing you to focus your sales team's efforts. Predictive analytics. Imagine AI forecasting churn likelihood or potential upsell opportunities. It's becoming accessible for smaller SaaS companies. Content creation, supercharged from idea to draft. Tools like Copy.ai, Gemini Pro, or similar provide a sounding board for blog concepts and can whip up the first rough drafts, saving writers' block headaches. Visuals in minutes. AI image generators like Dolly 2 or Midjourney can create unique marketing visuals that don't rely on stock photos. Social media assistant. AI can draft snappy social posts, analyze hashtag performance, and suggest optimal posting times for your audience. Enhanced customer success. 24/7. Support scaled. Advanced chatbots like those powered by GPT-3 can handle basic questions and triage issues, freeing up your team for the complex stuff. Sentiment analysis. AI can analyze support tickets, comments, etc. to gauge overall customer sentiment, alerting you to brewing dissatisfaction proactively. Self-service on steroids. AI-powered knowledge bases can intuit what a user is trying to do and serve up the most relevant content, reducing the need to ever contact you. Internal efficiency boosts meeting minutes, magic. Author.ai and similar transcribe and summarize meetings with AI, even highlighting action items and decisions. Email. Triage bar. Let AI filter your inbox. Sort the urgent from the FYI so you don't waste time. Data cleaning and prep. Especially if you do analytics, AI is getting scarily good at cleaning up messy datasets, saving analyst time for the insights part. Cautions and considerations. AI is a tool, not a brain. Always review AI-generated output. It can be brilliant, but wow, and hilariously wrong. Fact-checking is still on you. The human touch matters. AI is great for efficiency, but don't lose sight of building authentic relationships with customers. Balance is key. Be data smart. The better your data input, the better the AI's output. Take data hygiene seriously. Where to find this stuff? Dedicated AI SaaS lists. Sites like G2 have categories for AI for marketing, etc. to help you discover tools. Product Hunt and PitchGround is where new AI tools often debut. Set up alerts for relevant keywords. Follow tech influencers. People who specialize in AI trends will often curate lists of interesting tools with potential for SaaS. Conclusion. The era of building SaaS empires through brute force and bloated teams is fading. The future belongs to those who embrace lean principles, product-led growth, the power of community, and the strategic use of AI as a force multiplier. This guide has armed you with actionable insights and a roadmap for success. It's not just theory. It's a proven playbook for crafting a SaaS that stands the test of time, fueled by efficiency, customer love, and a relentless focus on the bottom line. Key takeaway. Building a wildly profitable SaaS isn't about having the most resources or the flashiest features. It's about relentless focus on your ideal customer. Who do you serve and what pain do you solve better than anyone else? Product as your marketing engine. Build something so valuable it spreads with minimal traditional marketing spend. Data as your North Star. Track the right metrics, iterate and optimize ruthlessly based on what the numbers tell you. AI as your superpower. Automate the mundane, personalize the outreach, and unlock insights humans alone would miss. Community as your amplifier. Superfans become your evangelists, support network, and an endless source of ideas. The lean SaaS revolution is here. Are you ready to be a part of it? Remember, Building a wildly profitable SaaS isn't about having the biggest team or the flashiest features. It's about obsessing over solving your ideal customer's pain, building a product that sells itself, using data as your roadmap, leveraging the power of AI, and fostering a community of passionate fans. This isn't just about better SaaS, it's about a smarter, more efficient way of doing business. Are you ready for the lean SaaS revolution? I want to thank you all so much for tuning into Modern Revenue. If you found this episode valuable, please subscribe, share it with a fellow SaaS founder, and leave a review. And remember, you can find even more resources and insights on my website, udit.co. Or you can reach out to me at contact@udit.co. Until next time, keep building, keep innovating, and stay lean.